Hi everybody, it's Lynette. Just wanted to leave a message and a couple things. Let everybody know I went to the doctor last Thursday and they drew my blood, and my white blood cells are normal, which is really good because usually a week after the first chemo treatment the white blood cells are really low. I haven't had any nausea or vomiting, which is good. The only thing that I've had is back across my shoulders, in my back. I've had this excruciating pain in my joints. Apparently this is normal for people that are going through chemo. Thank God it only lasted a couple days because it was really, really bad. That's the only pain I've had, and I've been kind of tired, so I've been sleeping a lot, but other than that, I haven't been sick, which I'm very thankful for. On another note, I'll tell you what, this community is wonderful. When one of us is down, everybody jumps in to help. For Jenny. Jenny, I'm so sorry that this has happened. I remember what it was like when I went in. I went in to have gastric bypass surgery on September the 4th, and when they took me to my room after the surgery, I was so excited about waking up from the anesthesia, because I'd never had surgery before, that it didn't even dawn on me that they weren't able to do the gastric bypass. My husband was the one that told me that they weren't able to do the surgery, and it didn't even faze me, because I didn't get upset. I was like, oh well, okay, so it's another hitch in the road, and we'll just go from there. Unfortunately, a week later, I found out that the mass that they found in my small intestine was cancerous, and that was kind of devastating. And Jenny, you're probably going to go through this too. You're going to go through ups and downs right now. I know you're really sad, and I went through that. I'd be really upset, and I'd be crying, and then the next minute I would be really, really, really mad. I was so mad, because I was like, I've waited all these years, which I'm sure you have too, to have this gastric bypass surgery, and then it's like somebody just pulled the rug right out from under you. You can't give up. I look at it, first of all, God doesn't give us more than we can handle, and I'm a true believer in that. And I also look at it as this is like it's a bump in the road. We just have to take this little detour and take care of this problem so that we can move on to have the surgery, later on. I know that it's devastating. I know it's devastating. I've fought for 12 years. I've been trying to have gastric bypass surgery, and for it to get this close, and then this happened, it's devastating. I just know that now, you know, we have to take care of the hand we were dealt, and we take care of all these you know, what's going on now, find out what the deal is and whatever, and then you know, just kind of take it from there. And then later on down the line, who knows, maybe me and you will be having gastric bypass surgery at the same time. How about that? My oncologist told me in the beginning that you know, 6 months from now after my treatment, he didn't see any reason why I couldn't have the surgery. Of course, that was before, you know, all the testing results and stuff came back a little bit different. So, whatever. It is what it is. We're just going to take it a day at a time, and we're going to make it. And like I said, Jenny, I know you're going to be sad, you're going to be mad. The first week, I think, the first week, like, I had my first chemo treatment a week ago Thursday. And when I very first found out that I had cancer, my famous line all week has been, I did not sign up for this. Which is so true. I didn't sign up for this. But God apparently had other intentions for me. So now we're going to deal with this, and then we're going to go through it, and we're going to have gastric bypass surgery soon. So Jenny, you hang in there. I know you can do this. Like Rob said, you are a very strong woman, and I know that you can do this. I hope and pray that this is not cancer, you know, whatever it is that you have, and hopefully they'll be able to go on and get it all taken care of, so that later on down the line, me and you can go through gastric bypass together. How does that sound? Anyway, I'm doing good so far. I still have my hair. They tell me that by next Thursday it's going to be gone, so I'm just taking advantage of it as the days go on. But Jenny, I love you, and you take care of yourself, and if you need anything, please don't hesitate to call. I don't want to say I'm going through the same thing as you, but I know what it's like to have that surgery ripped right out from under you. So please don't hesitate to give me a call. I'll put my phone number below so that you know what it is. I love you, and I love everybody here, and thank God for this community. There's so much love and support here. Just can't stand it. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.